Good afternoon. I'm now going to call the Wednesday, May 28th, 2025 meeting of the Norfolk County Commission to order. I'll read the executive order on remote participation. On March 28th, 2025, Governor Healy signed into law House Bill 62, an act relative to extending certain provisions of the COVID-19 measures adopted during the state of emergency, which included a 2-year extension of the option for public bodies to hold remote meetings by suspending certain provisions of the Mass Open Meeting Law, General Law, Chapter 30A, Sections 18 through 25. That action was effective immediately, extending the current option for remote meetings through June 30th, 2027. Welcome. I'm now going to ask you to stand and join me in saluting the flag.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
I'm going to call the roll. Commissioner Stady?
I am present, sir.
Commissioner Collins?
I am here, and you do have my permission to use my signature stamp today.
And you have my permission to use my signature stamp as well. Yes, sir.
And Chairman Shea is present. We have a quorum.
Mr. Chairman, just FYI, as a result of members being remote, you must take roll calls for each vote today.
Okay.
Thank you.
Number 1 is done. Number 2 is roll call.
You already did that?
We already did that. Number 3 is executive session with no executive session today. Number 4, minutes of the executive session of May 21st, 2025, and minutes of the open session of May 7th, 2025, commissioners.
I will move approval of the meeting minutes of May 7th as presented.
Second.
Motion made and second to approve the minutes of the executive session of May 21st.
All right.
Let's call the roll.
Mr. Chairman, I believe the motion was for the open session meeting of May 7th.
I'm sorry.
Correct.
Yes, sir. Yes. Is that right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Motion made and seconded to approve the minutes of the open session meeting of May 7th, 2025. I'll call the roll. Commissioner Collins?
Yes.
Commissioner Stady?
Yes.
And Commissioner Shea? 3 members voting in the affirmative. It's adopted. Next.
Mr. Chairman, I'd move approval of the executive session meeting minutes of May 21 with stipulation they shall not be released until such time as the chair feels the matter is properly released them.
Second.
Motion made and seconded. I'm going to call the roll. Commissioner Stady?
Yes, sir.
Commissioner Collins? And the chairman votes yes.
Yes.
3-0. Thank you. Number 5, appointments. We have none. Number 6, public comment. Each week, the commissioners have an agenda item for public comment. If anyone out in the public has any comment, now is the time. Or if you were to come in to see us, you could speak to us on any matter you choose. Anyone have public comment? Is there anyone in Zoom land who has public comment? Director Cronin, have you any public comment?
No, sir.
Last call for public comment. Seeing none, we'll move to old business. We have none. Number 8, personnel matters for consideration. I believe we have 2.
Mr. Chairman, I'd be happy to move those. Yes, sir. I'll be glad to do it. First,
Yes.
at the Wallaston Recreational Facility, both are there. First appointment, a notice of rehire for Isabella Furnold as seasonal golf associate at the rate stated, and the effective date of the hire is 5/29/25. So moved.
Second.
We have a second to the rehire of Isabel Furno at the golf course.
Yes.
And I seconded it.
Okay, motion made and seconded. Roll call vote. Commissioner Stady?
Yes, sir. I vote yes.
Commissioner Collins?
Yes.
And the chairman votes yes. We have a vote. Number
Second.
2,
Yes, sir. I move notice of contingent employment for Finn Kelly as a seasonal golf associate. The rate stated effective date 5/29/25. So moved.
Second.
Motion made and seconded on the contingent employment of Finn Kelly as a seasonal golf course associate. I'm going to call the roll. Commissioner Stady,
I vote yes.
Commissioner Collins,
Yes.
and the chairman votes yes. That concludes the personnel matters for consideration today. I have 2 service milestones. We try to keep track of this on all our employees, and when they reach a certain peak along their career here, we would like to recognize them for their years of service and make note of it in the minutes. The first one is Gerald Kiron of the Maintenance Department. His date of hire was 5/9/205, 20 years of service. Congratulations, Gerald. The second, Marguerite Lee, Registry of Deeds, 15 years service. Her date of service is 5/17/2010. So the commissioners join everyone in saluting these 2 employees and wish them well. Number 9, payroll and expense warrants for approval.
Yeah, I need the warrant, I think, to approve it. I could read it.
Pull it up on the screen.
Coming right up, Commissioner, on the screen.
Wonderful. Thank you. All right. All right, Mr. Chairman, I'll move the following for the warrant list of 5/28/25. First item is 25-47. Move approval of the payroll of the county, the sum $151,752.51. So moved.
Second.
Motion made and second. I'm going to call the roll. Commissioner Stady,
Yes.
Commissioner Collins,
Yes.
and Commissioner Shea votes yes. It is a vote. Next,
I move approval of the payroll for the school, line 25-47, parentheses 24, the sum of $393,380.21. So moved.
Second.
motion made and seconded. I'm going to call the roll. Commissioner Stady,
Yes, sir.
Commissioner Collins,
Yes.
and Chairman Shea votes yes. It is unanimous. Third,
I move line item 25-4724, parentheses 24.1, payroll of the school, the sum $28,436.66. So moved.
Second.
motion made and seconded. I'm going to call the roll. Commissioner Stady,
Yes.
Commissioner Collins,
Yes.
Commissioner Shea votes yes. Motion passes. Next,
The fourth one, I move approval for line items 0504-25 for the expense of the county, the sum $547,371.67. So moved.
Second.
motion made and seconded. I'm going to call the roll. Commissioner Stady,
Aye. Yes.
Commissioner Collins,
Yes.
and Commissioner Shea votes yes. The motion is passed.
I have one more.
Leslie, go ahead.
He did. One more there. There we go. Last one, I'll move line item 25-11A for the expense of the school. Move the sum of $171,144.89. So moved.
Second.
Motion made and seconded. Commissioner Stady,
That's my name. I've got it. Yes, sir. I vote yes.
Collins,
Yes.
Chairman Shea votes yes. It's voted.
All right.
That
Wonderful.
concludes the warrant list of 5/28/25. Thank you, councils, commissioners.
You got it.
So they don't know why. Number 10, reports from the procurement department, bid openings and contract awards. We have a couple of things of note here. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Hi, Maureen.
Oh,
Maureen,
How are you?
first is President's Golf Course lease agreement.
correct.
Oh, two things at President's Golf Course. Why don't you remind us of what they are and we'll go forward.
What I have are 3 pieces of equipment that will be leased per Carl's request. One is a eHover Pro, one is a Pro Force blower, and the third is a Ventrac tractor. This will be a 5-year lease.
Let's take them one at a time. There are two items, right?
We have it as one. There is an item that did not make it to this one because equipment is not available. That is another grounds master. I'm not sure if that's what's on there.
Yes, sir.
But these three pieces are ready now. The grounds master we will see in the fall potentially as an additional lease on its own.
So this is a 5-year lease with 3 pieces of equipment that you just stated.
Correct.
And two of them we're gonna do today.
3.
Three.
3 today.
Okay, first being,
Are they all part of the same lease, or are they
Yes.
individual?
They're part of this
So it's
lease.
one lease, Joe. One lease.
one
price.
lease, all for the golf course.
Yes.
Correct.
That's was, okay.
Is it, can I ask a question, Mr. Chairman? If I could. So it looks like it says it's an Hover Pro 450, whatever that is, Pro Force blower, and then a Ventrac tractor. So are these 3 particular pieces of equipment? 3 things?
Yes, 3 separate items that they needed.
But they're on one lease. It's one lease. We can do that?
Correct. PNC set up the lease for us as they have done in the past.
All right.
Um,
I can't make a motion without how long's the lease for? 3 years, 4 years, 5 years?
5 years.
5 years. And what's the amount of money for this particular?
The total is $79,665 over the life of the lease.
Over the life of the lease? Okay, I see. It's over a 5-year period.
Correct.
And it's with, who's the company with again? I'm sorry.
PNC.
I couldn't hear you. Say again?
PNC.
Got it. Okay. John, any problems with it? Any questions we should be asking?
Very relatively straightforward, Commissioner.
Okay, I thought so. Just want to make sure. I'll make the motion if you want, unless Mr. Collins has an issue.
I'm
Okay,
fine.
I'll move approval, Mr. Chairman, for the President's Golf Course lease agreement with PMC for Hover Pro 450, a Pro Force blower, and a Ventrac 45209 N tractor. The sum is $79,665 for said lease to be a period of 5 years. And what's the effective date? I'm sorry.
Well, I have today's date on the contract. I think it's deliverable as soon as we have this signed by all parties.
Okay, how about if I put on or about May 30?
June, yeah.
Okay.
Enough time? That fine? I on or about May 30. That's a motion. You can, that's fine. I'll move that, Mr. Chairman.
Second.
Motion made and seconded. I'm gonna take a roll call vote. Commissioner Stady,
Yes, sir.
Commissioner Collins.
Yes.
Commissioner Shea votes yes, so we'll have a couple and 3 new pieces of equipment heading to the golf course on or about May 1st, June 1st. Thank you. Anything else,
We'll
Maureen?
need some signatures from you, of course.
Signatures we'll do.
Thank
you.
Do those today.
Thank you.
Number 11, March 2025 trial balance for acceptance in your packet, Commissioners. Any questions
Okay.
about?
I had 1 or 2 if I could,
Go
but
ahead.
I deferred.
Commissioner
All right.
Stady.
So, Mr. Chairman, through you to our director, I'm in reviewing the trial balance. I noticed under employee health insurance, it's a negative balance. Are we allowed to do that, or is that a red flag, or what's with that about, John? If you could, through you.
John, go ahead.
Could you draw my attention to which table you're looking at,
Sure.
Commissioner?
I looked at dedicated funds, and I was going down all the funds that are dedicated, and now at the bottom above claims trust, it says employee, something group insurance. It says negative $49,078. Caught my eye. Red flag. I don't know. Maybe something to circle back on.
And by 1 second.
Sure, no problem. I mean, I'm just asking. I never saw it before. I never saw a negative. Kind of jumped out.
Well, I don't know the answer to the question. This is prepared by the Treasurer's Office. I do see it on the last page.
Yep.
It appears to be. Yeah, I can get back to you on that.
Oh,
answer.
okay. I see. Oh, okay. On the last page, the group insurance says 1,616,000, whatever. It's not a negative, but maybe it was just for the month. But that's what I was looking at for the trial balance for the month, right? So for the month,
But it does carry the negative there. I believe that means. Well, let me back up. You may recall that the employee health insurance costs were running deficient in FY 25 earlier in the fiscal year, Commissioner.
I do. I remember.
The supplemental that was approved in April included, I believe, a $250,000 payment towards that
Correct.
projected negative obligation. And on the last page, you can see the $250,000 being deposited to offset the cost of current year group insurance. And I believe as a result, the treasurer is still showing a negative 49,000, which will be carried into FY 26.
Okay.
It will be eliminated. We have appropriated sufficient funds to clear that in FY 26.
Okay. So we're going to be okay. I thought the
Yeah.
money was appropriate. That's why we couldn't, maybe it didn't catch up, right? That's why it didn't catch up yet,
Yeah,
more or less.
that's my best answer at this time. I'll double check with Joe that is the answer, but
If you want to table this for a week, we certainly can.
Yeah. Did you see what I'm talking about, Mr. Chairman? Where I
I
saw
see
that?
it. I see it. I don't usually see any negatives, but
Yeah. I mean, negative is kind of an alarm trust, you know. The other thing, quick question, real quick. State and federal, that's the ARPA money, right, Mr. Cronin?
most of it is ARPA, yes.
That's what I thought. Okay. Okay.
Yes.
All right. That's all I had for now. Anybody else? But I did see that.
okay, if we have no objection, then I'm going to take a motion to table this till next week till we get the
Oh,
explanation.
okay. Sure. Okay. I'll move the table approval of the trial balance of this is for 3/31/25 until next week.
Second.
Motion made and seconded to table the trial balance till next week, looking for further explanation. Call the roll. Commissioner Stady,
Yes, sir. I'll vote yes.
Commissioner Collins,
Yes.
Commissioner Shea votes yes. This item is tabled. Thank you.
Yep.
Moving right along. What's from the county director, number 12? Director Cronin, any
Thank
words
you,
of
Commissioner.
wisdom?
Just a few items. Next week, our Chief Procurement Officer, Maureen McEwen, will be sending out our FY 25 close instructions. Expect those on Tuesday for departments. Very similar to prior years. We don't expect any major changes. From a community perspective, two announcements. On June 14th, the city of Quincy will be celebrating Flag Day with a parade starting at 6 p.m. Saturday, June 14th. It's a large event in Quincy. Thought I'd alert the commissioners in the event you're interested in attending. On June 12th, we've been alerted that the Commonwealth's Trial Court will be holding its annual Law Day ceremony in Quincy District Court. First Justice Mark Coben has alerted folks and invited the commissioners to attend to honor Clerk Magistrate Arthur Tobin, Chief Probation Officer Kim Grumenberg, and Chief Court Officer Anthony Holmes. And in addition, there will be a special recognition of House Speaker Ron Mariano, who will be receiving the Rabbi Jacob Mann Award for Social Justice. That is being held on June 12th at 9:30 a.m. in first session Quincy District Court. And then finally, employees who may be listening should be alerted. They'll be getting emails to the same. Health insurance increases will start hitting next week in your pay stubs, and they will be shown in your pay advice the following week. And that is all I have at this time. Thank you, sir.
Okay, any questions of Director Cronin?
Quick one, Mr. Chairman, if I could. Did we actually get a
Yes.
letter from Quincy on that parade? Someone to respond to? Is that in our packet, maybe?
I will make sure you get it before the end of the day.
Okay, great. Thank you so much. That's
You're
great.
welcome.
Okay, we have the Aggie meeting tomorrow at 12, correct? I think.
Correct.
Right. All right, big week coming up.
Okay, on the agenda, any other items that clerk did not anticipate? Or the chairman, I do not have any other items. Are there any other items, commissioners, would like to talk about?
Peter?
I'm all set.
I'm all set, Mr. Chairman. I'll move if you
Motion
want.
to adjourn.
I'll move adjournment at 1:22, I believe.
Motion made and second to adjourn. Going to call a roll call vote. Commissioner Stady,
Yes, sir.
Commissioner Collins,
Yes.
and Commissioner Shea votes for adjournment. Well, thank you very much. This meeting is concluded.